Right, we're here at the Emirates. Arsenal have just been beaten by Brighton 3-0. We're here with Vincent. Talk me through the game today. What happened? What went wrong?
I just think we're flat today. I think they felt sorry for themselves when they've seen the result against Everton. I felt deflated myself coming in. It was 3-0. And then you've got to give Brighton credit. They were outstanding. Arsenal didn't press them. They played out from the back. They were playing with a smile on their face. They were kind of taking a piss a wee bit.
Yeah.
And you've got to give them credit. They came to the Emirates today and they toyed with Arsenal. Toyed with Arsenal. They took their chances and they deserved their 3-0. But you're looking at players round. It's just, if the season just wants to be finished. Look at one team today was looking to even going for the league. Look at Brighton. And that's the surprising part about it. I think the players are feeling sorry for themselves. And it was just slow and lethargic and just stuff that you wouldn't see players normally making bad passes and closing down and the decision making.
Yeah.
But I think if we played there for another couple of days, we still wouldn't have scored. You know, like the pressure, and I feel that the last 6 weeks in the young team has took its toll. You could see Saka from the World Cup. He looks burnt out.
Yeah.
I think like for like, the tactics Arsenal were bringing on and the subs and Kedia and stuff. It was just like we became predictable, basically.
Yeah.
Very, very predictable, and and that comes down to just a long season and and not just a lack of hunger, maybe, and a lack of experience just to go to the next level. And that team's not ready yet. I don't even. And what the fear for me is when they go on the Champions League next year, there's some players there who are not really at level at the minute, and that's it. No, it's already told the story today. I don't want to be pointing out players, but I thought
You need to.
Trossard was like he should have been pulled off. No, he just didn't look confident. It was lacking just belief in himself, and just hadn't got that quality.
Yeah.
The day and making the right passes, give the ball away, caused the goals, and even right back they seen that they played down the wing, and that was our threat. And I thought maybe at half time the team talk and 0-0, they were just like hit Ben White.
Yeah.
And he's done well all season, but when you're going on the Champions League football with players, it's very hard. You're going to get destroyed by Real Madrid and Barcelona and teams like that when they're going to be on that standard, or Paris Saint-Germain or stuff. And you're going to even get caught out. You'll be walking out of here maybe 6 and 7 though. It's a different level of game. But fair play to Brighton today. They were outstanding.
Yeah.
They came and got the result. You got to look at where they came from last week, a 5-1 defeat, and they turned that round. So it showed a lot of character from them. So it's not just all about Arsenal as well. That they're, as I always say, they're in the entertainment business. And it looked like only one team was entertaining today, and fair play to Brighton.
Do you think it's one of those things where, Arsenal have had that pressure and Brighton have played the whole season?
Yeah, but
Brighton have played the whole season without pressure on them, which is they've got nothing to lose.
No, I think.
Do you know what I mean? Where Arsenal had the title and it just got to them.
Well, I'm Irish. One comes at a cost. Roy Keane speaks about it. It's moving the next day. Arsenal's just nice. The 81st minute, you seen the two players went down. Arsenal give the ball back. They're not ruthless enough. Not cutthroat.
Yeah.
They move to the next level, and that's one comes at a price. And that team's just nice. It's nice old Arsenal. Come and take 3 points off us, and we'll give you them. The Arsenal give them 3 points today. And
Funnily enough, funnily enough, that's what they say about Tottenham. We go to Tottenham and they say Tottenham's too nice of a team.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're your neighbours, they're your rivals.
But then you're going to a level like you're challenging the league, and you're giving Brighton 3 points they got today, and you're going like, what's going on? I look around the team, and they look like they just want the season finished now.
Yeah.
And you need to be really like 60,000. You've full capacity every day. Yeah. As I say, you're there to show us a wee bit of fight and a wee bit of hunger. That's all we're asking for. But you can't really ridicule the team because they've been outstanding, 80 odd points this year. We look at all the positive, but today is just a day to forget about. And tomorrow morning they analyse the game. I think a lot of players they mightn't even had a 5 or a 6. They were that poor today. Like it was like embarrassing for us to be a fan and they watch that. And it could have been a lot more as well. To be fair, and they came and took the 3 points and scored 3 goals. So.
Fair play. I mean, it's a good kind of, a good analysis. You've been fair, and obviously Brighton.
Both ways,
Brighton
they played out well. We didn't close them down from the keeper. They slowed it down. They used their tactics. They went down for injuries, wasted time. They're coming away from home. That's what you do away from home. You got to be smart. Arsenal done it last week against Newcastle. It looked like a completely different team. It looked like a team that wanted to win the league last week, and it looked like a team that just wanted the league finished this week. So that's where we got to be, like consistency levels. And I've made enough excuses for the team. Like they're young or whatever, but they're getting paid a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
The day's performance just was lack of professionalism. that's all. Actually, and sum that up today was just a lack of professionalism. Everybody.
But this is the issue: is that we get fans like yourself. You obviously you come to Arsenal all the time. You got all these fans around, and these players get paid so much, and they don't care whether they win or lose to a certain extent.
Well,
they're going to get paid regardless.
Well, maybe bring in that bracket of like a won and lose bonus.
Hey,
because there's got to be something there, because you're walking out and you're still getting your wages at the end of the season with a performance like that.
Yeah.
I think you should be paying some of the fans that give up a weekend,
Exactly.
Saturday, Sunday, give a lot of time, miss work, and
money
spend
as well.
a lot of money that they don't even understand.
The most expensive season ticket in the Premier League is
Arsenal. We can all go down that, but look,
it's just
we don't want to go down the negative part and always look at the positive in situations.
Nice.
It's one of the days that you just forget, and like 3-0s. If you can see the 3 goals, which I thought last week was brilliant to get a clean sheet, and then the inconsistency. It's just. No.
So would you say today's the day that you guys have lost the league officially?
No, well, the league was lost a long time ago. Like at the end of the day, it's becoming a one-horse race. We say it's about the best league in the world.
Yeah.
And City have won it 5 times now. They're 6 now. And only Liverpool's really challenged them. We've challenged them this year, give them a half a fight really, because they just went and tanked us twice, 3-1, 4-1. And you look at situations like that, and back to back, and you look at leagues, and you look at the results we went at City, Etihad. I think it's like 17-2 or something. It's something crazy. Something crazy like that.
Wow.
No statistics on it, or the goal difference. That we've only really scored 2 goals there, and they've scored like 21 maybe from the 4 they scored that previous night. 21-3 or something like that, I'm nearly sure. And you look at that and you go like, we're a mile off them in the plan. And we just, as I say, performance lack of professionalism and feeling sorry for yourself. And I've made enough excuses for the team, but there was no excuse today. That's not acceptable.
Fair enough. It's one of those things where maybe you've had an amazing season, so you can you can see you can get there, and maybe it's like you learn from the season, and next season you improve. You make the changes you need to make, and you just improve the squad.
Where Mikel Arteta came from, and Edu, and the belief and where they've took us to now.
Yeah.
You cannot trust them. They've got a plan in place, but they've got to see that some players are not ready to take us to the next level, and that's maybe Granit Xhaka as well. Maybe last couple of games, I just think he's a good lad. He's won us all over again, but I don't think he's going to be that level to take us on to the Champions League. And you could see, like, that's just my opinion.
It's fair.
We had a lack of strength and depth. Defenders have won the leagues, and strikers have won the games. And defenders have cost us the league at this select bit.
Very well said.
That's
very well
that's
said.
Me as playing football.
Yeah.
I always believe that keeping the clean sheet's most important, because it always gives you a chance to score in maybe in the 92nd minute. Manchester United and all the great teams that score many late winners, and you look at that team and you go like, they can't even keep a clean sheet.
Yeah.
So I was more delighted last week to keep a clean sheet with Newcastle, and then this week again they're conceding 3, which is very frustrating. But
I get it. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Cheers.